the interesting and unforgettable moments with your stars. LOENE Star Parade, the program that lights up your world by bringing your celebrities closer to you. Get to watch exclusive interviews on the lifestyle of your favorite actors, actresses, filmmakers, singers, directors, and so much more. Here's an opportunity to explore from the godfathers of arts and culture to the merrymakers and all your superstars. Don't miss out. Join King Millan as he takes you through LOENE Star Parade. Share the moments on every weekend on SLBC's Channel 31 and Channel 27. Feel the bleed.
Hello and welcome to the program LOENE Star Parade Extra with me, King Millan, right on the station SLBC. Thank you so much for watching this program. And as usual, I always know that this program, now the platform where entertainment definitely been told, you know. Now the kind of people then they can explain to the public exactly what they don't do, how they do things definitely. And almost a lot of comedians them, and this time around I get somebody definitely we are the bring on board. We're not a lot of person don't see the flag. Now the one and only stand-up comedian who can this country, Desmond, Benya, and the staff of LOENE Star Parade. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Thank you very much, King Millan, and hello to my family out there.
Yes, indeed. You're part of this star this week.
I really feel privileged, you know, for being part of this wonderful program.
Okay, and you know, I'm sure you're fan with this program.
Yes, you said I'm fan of this program. You know, the time we are there on SLBC TV and see you musicians, the way they interview. I can follow because I need to get the whole story of who that the person be up to the moment with this song. So today I believe it's a big day for me.
So today I own race for all.
Exactly.
The marathon. I'm not looking for time. How long it will be?
I will fight. I mean, like Cristiano Ronaldo, so I will fight to the end, man.
C7.
Yes.
Anyway, we're going to platform where they don't play short team first. They play exactly what this person.
Okay.
They don't come in with guns up big time exactly who you are.
So
for that.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, once again, it's the one and only Desmond, the staff of LOENE Star Parade Extra, and they are definitely for contact a lot about himself and what you don't do in terms of the role way they play right now. But in the meantime, for you may not know how much, you know, one for this day, watch just short skits of some shows that we don't do, and we'll be right back.
Meeting. My neighbor went for HIV test, HIV/AIDS, and the doctor told her to come back the other day for the result. That night, she decided to go for praise and worship. After the praise and worship, the pastor was saying, closing the prayer, and he said, "May everything be positive in your life this weekend." And the lady said, "Pastor, you crazy?"
My wicked. You don't go tell man say get begging. You miss at the champ kanya. The kanya flop na the my month. You not go wait for us. I see the man ka. Hey, pipe pick it on and I pass it. The pipe so far. Humanity nice wella. The all cow the message I cut up kanya na again. As the guy said and I asked, who stay die? And the guy said, And I said, but body's not equalizing.
And you know, one of our ladies, she got married, and the other day, right, she wanted to show everybody she's a newly wedded wife. She met the guy by Chakasimi Street, and she just said, "Brother, can you please show me the road to the post office?" For the guy to see the ring. The guy had just bought a new Italian-made $300 shoes. And the guy said, "Where you go, my Panama? You come my question. As you go by that corner, you do a cut it. I see you reach my long cut. You don't reach." A machine was invented to catch thieves. This machine was placed in New York, America. In less than 5 minutes, it caught 1,000 thieves. The same machine was placed in UK, London. In less than 10 minutes, it caught 2,000 thieves. This same machine was placed in Lagos, Nigeria. In less than 5 minutes, the machine disappeared.
For go for a college or any college nowadays, it's not funny. One lady want to go for a college and ask up at the interview, how many credits do you have? For a college, Jala, IPAM, they ask for 5 credits. English, math, and 3 subjects. How many credits do you have? Right, ladies say I get 50 units na Celtel, 100 units na Comium, small thing you have to sell, but the thing go na free call. Now say what?
One school by Eastern Police, no name. No name. By Eastern Police, by Kisiro. No name. The lady wanted to buy bread and kanda, bread and kanda. But if you talk Creole, you need that till the end of the day. How can she say? Auntie, make for me bread and the pyramids.
For you and a young woman wey dey plan for married, the day wey you dey married, you for know the kind person wey dey give the mic for talk about how you and a man begin. Hey, the one lady go give him company mic because na dem grow up. Now he say go talk about how me toast to the health of the bride and the bridegroom. That lady hold the mic. Hey, if you hear that lady, Mr. Kamara, glad the way you married my sister Fatu. If not to that rare life, if I don't continue, take today. When we say respect Fatu, where be the worker go school 7 miles? Now I keep the driver follow no work again. Where be the fail mathematics? Now I keep the teacher follow all pass. Where the two belly pull before you married and now no say this is the day I pay. Now the man say, hello.
But really, I have one question for you. I have one question for you guys. Person when a stomach, don't worry, get a case. Who's one they waste credit per mobile passing company? Now who's one? The stomach. Because you want a stomach, Johnny don't you caucus man, Johnny wait till you say.
You know what you make like say you educated, but you not you know the difficult. One guy here in girlfriend the worker go down for go take ferry. But you know say for go down ferry, then Poland they write the high voltage voltage. Yeah, the guy want telling baby say sabi pronounce. I say high voltage. And you say wetin? As I go small and I say avoid damage. I say avoid damage. And you say for enter the ferry now. Then they say danger. DANGR. I say danger. And you say like this so. I know say you sabi baby.
Once again, Salon Stop with Extra with Picking Millan. On the station SLBC, of course, the star we get for this week here. Indefinitely just the short skit of different things that we don't do. And once again, you can send your comment, the number is on the screen. 077-600-100. You send a text, ask the star what I get right now. Any question for ask her because we're there for definitely tussle on in career we done right now. Welcome again once again.
Thank you very much, Millan.
It's a pleasure, man.
Yes.
Sissy, you looked out small from the research part, right?
Yes, you know, I noticed you go to other side on YouTube and other side you go, you're not expert, so I really appreciate the research. So jokes and said watch as you don't have the laugh. Really, really nice.
Anyway, let's just start this one worry.
Okay.
Desmond Benya, of course, not again.
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about Desmond Benya. How are you born? How you born if possible?
Okay. All right. Well, me and Desmond Benya are born 14th of May, 1976. So by right, me now 45 years right now.
Okay.
Well, I'm a family every day. Man, no, we're not like 7 miles from Jala, we started the university day. But we, my mommy, I mean, conceived, then born in a cerebral hospital.
Okay.
But we, the Benyas and Blama, now they will come out small bowl. So anytime you say Benya, if I'm not saying I'm Blama, you know, so I got born and I go primary school, you know, Mosongo Primary, with my grandpa, the late man, Michael Benya, we did as headmaster. From there I come Jala inside the college every day experimental school that begin the Jala University Secondary inside Jala. But at the end of the 1991 going to 1992 the Rebel War it be the camp, you know, the kind of side and so my mommy the thing smart, it will take me they come with me Freetown. So I come at the Great Albert Academy, you know, the best school in the country.
Sure.
Yeah, you know, from your perspective, you know.
I like that.
Yeah, it's the best school in the country. I did it take from 5. I sit me O level, I continue now St. Edward's Secondary School, May Park, which I do my 6th form.
Those streams, so?
Well, me an art student, you know, purely art student. You see.
Let me add and I'll say, think you want to become a lawyer?
Well, one of my dreams then, you know, but one of film, I noticed say I go in major arts, you know, I do BA Political Science at Afrobe College, and later on I do my Masters in Mass Communication. And as you say, the comedy itself be there at the back, you know, so it helped me a lot.
So what do you bring this comedy?
Well, I must say comedy, I must say it didn't have a family. Because for example, with grandpa, I tell you, but the former headmaster now, the late man, I must go primary.
Okay.
Now man, he just sit down, he creates. I learn a lot from him, even when I can go international performances overseas.
Okay.
He gets some jokes that we left with me, one of furnish, one the user. I can always feel proud because most times I remember Morocco, when I perform, you know, after the performance, you see Ghanaians, you see Guineans, you know, Nigerians. I formulate jokes in the country, then the meaning of the names, then you know.
Well, they can't all
yeah, exactly.
Not just can we be small force. You know, we be small. They come in the camp on we don't go now. Maybe then a college, it's kind of first month here for me.
Yes, so as I see from there, even my mom now a very lively person with there around them. I remember reading a Ministry of Works. I am for over 35 years we work at Ministry of Works, and I've been the president for the staff association. Anytime we compete, they, you know, you see laughter. So we still grow in this form from secondary. I remember, you know, from 6 to 8 works, even from the college. You know, till we leisure time, they would prepare for study. Students they gather around me. So I begin to say, oh, there's something in me that, you know, people need, because my own plan I always want to make people laugh. I never want to make people feel sad. You know, so that they don't do New York, notice say, oh, I got a challenge way, I didn't make people laugh, even when I had nothing, I'm just a student. You know, till I link up with Radio Democracy.
Okay, yes, I'm still candy. Now, but you just say something about your grandpa.
Yes.
And then you get the inspiration for.
Fine.
Now, was it only the grandpa, or you don't see other comedians them, where you be small and you grow up, where you maybe they admire? You get anyone come to mind?
Yes. I remember why the Albert Academy, you know, 1992, that's when NPRC, you know, the man Valentine Strasser team retired with the overthrow. You know, the people that really bring me to groom to TV, that were both comedians.
Wow.
At that time, I don't be getting international postman admire, because I noticed every Saturday or so, everybody in the nation, well, not everybody, but almost everybody, the show be so appetizing that anything you do, you can't sit down.
So make sure it's quick or
exactly, you know, you can't sit down. So as I'm happy when to see the legends them around still, you know, Jabez, Brother Van Moss, you know, Mr. Van Boy, they all be still.
So that is your best character?
I would admire Van Boy.
Okay.
You know, I would admire Van Boy and Dogo SLBD, you know, although the dress code that they use and you know, it's different from the one they use now. But I believe I get me inspiration from them. Because for the fact that the nation they grew for watching that, it means there is something like offer. Remember, you let somebody stress. When somebody make fun, it help a lot for relieve the stress. That's the way people they pay overseas for. So you are both comedians like always talker. See, then are the people that we admire that time, and I mean they inspire me so much.
Cleanse that drunk, you know.
Yeah, sure, don't perform that stage.
Yeah, I interviewed years back. And one thing we talk about, I don't ever forget, and nearly the same thing we talk about somebody we inspire in Gamba.
Okay.
It's the same thing, say, well, okay, not like Gamba, but somebody we work for Papa.
Okay.
We always in charge, we can't become school. So if you always add up in a school, so the best way with very small money, you make crack joke, you know. So you start playing kind of idea, like when you school or college, we add up, you think of, you ever do something like that?
Yes, I noticed during all my academic life, even when I did from the college, I link up with the Jumbo Show in 98.
Okay.
Because that talent they helped me. I mean, they gave me side attraction. I want bless Madam Hannah Fuller when I be the manager for Radio Democracy. He's put the talent in me. They link me up with Mr. Josiah Paris, we be the produce the Jumbo Show. We now deal with Universal. So I do that small stuff there. I read. I do diploma in mass comm 1 year. I did 98. I read. I do certificate first. I did 98. I do diploma. I did 98. Till about 6 years there. You know, so I did use them as later on I say no, not just comedy. I seen you. I think you know you could be a very good media person.
Yeah, they did. Now, sporting you. How I do sport you? So I go sport you.
Well, I get different programs that they perform on. Me as somebody where people elect for that chair weddings a lot. So I believe I'll be a public gathering, I go chair. Like stand up. You know, sometimes you know the chairman. Then go do you stand up 10-20. You know, and I full assist. I think since I be senior, I be senior from the college, they don't graduate or so. So link up with me and I full you know, and even Madam Asma James with the 98 now, 19 in the world DVD. So he began to encourage me. As a link me up with Josiah every Saturday now. Me and all the comedians in one pair, you know, all they come together. So the thing, it depends of me, you know. Any Saturday, for me, people are happy, just pull jokes. So I was just saying, I decided they had with me, Madam Manafula picked me away, one of the big programs that really linked me up with the elected. I feel so proud.
One thing about this country, people are in love for laugh. People are like somebody to tell a joke. But at the same time, again, when they tell a joke and they look at you as funny person, funny in the sense like not to get a TV they do. You don't go through them considering the somebody will look you see the person. That one.
I should say a lot of people don't get the brunt of, looking at the person say, because not to all Sierra Leoneans, but some people they feel so in a comedian, serious at all.
Yeah.
Me, I just want every 10 kids that I will, make some efforts and learn some book way. At the end of the day, I'll say, well, apart from the comedy, I can start at home. But the idea, even some of the people who really count superstars in the salon, when it comes to the salon comedians, man. So they are maybe waiting even.
Will they reach on the set? That's why they it's a segment to go.
Yeah, sure.
On that side, waiting the constraint everything they reach it. I'm just wondering if you don't get embarrassment.
Yeah, sure. Some people say, well, I must see you, I'm a comedian, but I sure say that you be cautious because while you see me at the bar in English and Creole, and also you still say I get a job while they do, you still say maybe the dress code, not so like that funny dress code, small respect go day. But the general perspective of some people, not to all, I must emphasize, because people they will know they will know the role of a media, how much they pay them overseas and other countries, then they don't think so. But I don't go through that really for say, my wife she said about this finance, not to let they do.
Well, I tell the question, I like for big time.
No, it's okay, I'm very
confident. The question I want to ask now about, you don't ever know say stand-up comedy, because that's you really great. Stand-up comedy a team where they exist and they pay and with the respect outside, because at that time coming up, I sure say the too much of YouTube, the general no me too bump at that time, so it's difficult for them to say that they exist, but you still hold on to it. It's all the embarrassment they want to somebody will look at you, okay, especially if you know they want to car.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you go sweat in a street state. So how you do able for courage yourself and feel serious and you can forget something out of this.
One thing I always grip, what I hold on to, like the fact say, I always know say that God give me this talent. I grew up, my family they support me. For that be educated, but the comedy where sense in me, I notice say there is something great ahead. I remember my other relative, Madam Kumba Brewer, maybe they look like you in radio. She said, he tell me, say my brother, we tell the scene, you say this thing, okay, you go places. And we still remember that one about 10-15 years ago.
Wow.
So I always hold on to her. Despite the humiliation, despite the looking down on you say as a comedian, to any better person in society. Well, I remember actually big programs that they will highly place people in society. They call me, they talk to me for that to perform. So they say, oh, even though some they say this man doesn't see us because he's a comedian, but there are those we still cherish what I do and what I be happy about. For the fact that students them like one day from university, they can't gather for me from all walks of life. I do jokes in all kind. Language in the sense like Creole, imitated languages. I notice that there is something in there what I need for hold on to. And I don't regret it, as I tell you. Because now, I don't remember we don't come up, we will train, we say happy about, we will reach there. But let's say I'm happy with, let's say they watch me as somebody who help for revolutionize, the industry, the comedy industry.
How will you compose your jokes then?
Well, normally how many compose the jokes then are based on contemporary issues. For example, with the Ebola day, that day, I get the Ebola jokes. With the Ebola war day, I get really war jokes. We up to now, we pull out some funny.
Okay.
With Corona this, so I get Corona jokes. You watch like when the landslide be, you watch, as something be, I feel we create something because that moment, like that day on floor, if you're able to make people know say, oh, this guy is creative. That this thing happen, you will pull 2-3 jokes in them. It means you will see not formulate. And that's some of the comedians that I try to encourage them to do. Instead of copying somebody in your research, we don't go get jokes because somebody see there's no you don't be there that married or that program, but you jokes the only day.
Okay.
So what thing we could do now? At the first of jokes around the bill, I put it on a shelf. Well, if you say you go church for popular, it's scatter the yard. So jokes that you have yes, we see the attempt for pull up. Some are very good for understudy. No matter how you make it, will friendly for converter.
But I just saying that the same thing like music. Somebody might do music like them, big stars them, or we want to do a your way, compose that in a way, if people at the same time add you.
Exactly.
So that's why I got some man go and take exactly exactly what you can do.
Yes.
But one quality when you get where you can testify right now is about you continuously non-stop. How do you remember all the jokes there? How do you do? Because when people start from lab, till to the end in the lab. Like for example, the one who I show in English, although we'll come to the English, but I do for memorize all the jokes that they take from we start to the end where they come out the stage.
Okay, so I got about 7,000 jokes off head.
Come again.
I got about 7,000 jokes really off head. So which I can do, I get a laptop. If I get a performance to do like a wedding, I get a laptop. You know me for write all the whole joke because it will be voluminous, so you know,
Too much, yeah.
so that just one line, now they put on the computer. As I see that line, I know the joke with me.
Yeah.
So if I get a performance today, for example, I will make sure I master like 30 jokes. Because as a comedian, we dey pull joke. As the joke one done, if I remember the next one, we dey pull. Because you stop, they say you don't block the stage. You don't block the stage. So if I always get that quality for able. So what we think God help me, I dey left pull one joke, I talk all day, we na another joke, it dey lead me to.
Okay.
Sometimes I will hold that word till I keep my life forget it. So that I learn with this joke, I will pick from that word and go into the other joke.
So in music, they say the hook.
Yeah, you can find the hook. So if you see men who get that quality, oh man, you're gonna stumble on stage and
That's never happened to you, by the way. You ever go on stage one day where you block?
Well, before I block, before I use old joke. So that old joke will lead me into another new joke because as a professional comedian, now I'm not used to block, especially in competition or that may stand-up comedy where people, the audience, everybody look at you. And always try for not for repeat jokes because some jokes I do some people that don't hear you know. So if you want to make me shows them, I try to get like any show I make I forget like 20 to 30 new jokes way you formulate so that you could send some way people don't because about comedy the moment people don't begin laugh now, what's the follow? They let you go out all once if what's nice, the laughter continue. So you have to keep the people laughing until you don't turn down for come on a stage.
So you want them to say every day they compose joke?
Well, anything happen around me if we cool and they make joke. And I can always say my own jokes. I don't notice of comedians of late if they go back program that they use the audience people and they for like some man they even embarrass the people and with jokes.
Exactly.
You don't do that.
Exactly.
The person can enjoy himself. Not allow for go home sad.
Yeah.
So instead of me watch somebody say you want this mail or not, no, I will say people cool because they make you feel big. Through that I will make a lot of friends from be it higher place or any kind of all walks of life. Because if I meet you for a program, I want them to joke, make me and you get a relationship where anytime I go like office and say that Desmond, they say, go like I say go and they can't get a good time today. So I use comedy for also build bridges.
But that's nice anyway. But we'll come out but the critic side,
right,
you know. And you say you don't do a lot of jokes, you know. But one thing I observe, you know, you get less jokes them out, you know, like pushing them out because if they talk about the Nigerians, the Tanzanians, the Kenyans, the Ghanaians, them, and get the young show, they show their case more on YouTube. I find out so you don't get too much on that platform.
Okay, yes, I try for develop on that. But you know, I do comedy as a major, but I also get a job what I do. And the job what I do, when I manager in my office is so demanding, you know, that like we don't off by 5. You go to house, I can go like spend 2 hours every night to do 1 or 2 research. I will watch jokes them way Nigerian and pool. I try to convert them into my own culture. Because the moment you begin to talk like Nigerian man, they will say, hey, don't give money by imitating Nigerian man. And Nigeria don't get advantage for because I pitch in English.
Of course, yeah.
So I don't even pull jokes in English. You got to be Queen's language.
Yeah.
So we know the and so once I do you want to talk by the comedy by English. So I say no too funny if you talk up in English. So pass you go from Lingam, so say don't Creole for no more let cool to they look sweet. So you know it's easy, but you know you always try for catch up with that.
Talking about this, you busy, you know a manager, not true. But somebody will argue, will tell you why you not get a PR person or manager or somebody in a blogger. When I go do all that in the phone.
Yeah, sure. So that one thing like when this TikTok don't cancel now, it don't help a lot for like you know little stuff that go out there international especially. You know, so that platform that I really plan for to utilize them. And I always say, so one or 2 comedians and I say, there's more, you know, big man I try to retire. So I left the joke and I say, my brother, comedy not get age limit. Comedy not get age limit, so because if you look at Okwa, Mr. Igbo in Nigeria, by age wise, they're big past me. You know, but they don't have grown for make somebody laugh. So we know the watch time.
But it come back to understanding. you know, and like you know when they cancel, they do this thing more. We need for scale people more and teach people more. If they say no, they say what's our more.
Exactly.
If still on, they still do something.
So when you watch to that, sometimes someone just one line of come on and sing. Exactly. So that instead will be a star. But what is use me as a target for improve. Say be now they improve. La beat in time. So I can let the competition okay. As we talk so now we get competition up to us. Yes, you know.
Anyway, not just pause. I can't play the comedy. I put you not get too much where I put, but that comedy, first comedy. I think I want to play that one day.
No problem.
We see the shots because I see don't man they give you jokes there. No, just light up a little bit. Because so they go deep down, strong a little bit.
Alright, no problem.
You walk with.
No problem.
Well, once again, it's the one and only Desmond Benya, and now in the style to speak, so I will start by the extra. You get the chance for sending comments as well. Send comment because I get for asking questions. All the things they ask, I get for post and so on, and you get for answer as well. So you send me part of this program as well. Once again, I will start away. Lord, watch Desmond Benya, and I'll be right back.
For you and a young woman with a plan for marriage, the day when they married, you for know the kind person way they give the mic for talk about how you and a man begin. Hey, the one lady go give company mic because I didn't grow up. Now I say go talk about how me toast to the health of the bride and the bridegroom. That lady hold the mic. Hey, if you hear that lady, Mr. Kamara, glad the way you married my sister Fatu. If not to that already life don't continue take today. When we say respect Fatu. Where be the worker go school 7 miles? Now I keep the driver follow no work again. Where be the fail mathematics? Now I keep the teacher follow all pass. Where the two bellaway well before you married and now no say this they be a pain. Now the man say, hello. But when you watch all really happen so, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, you forgive God the thanks and praise. Imagine Sierra Leone up till now rated it down. Other countries it is very high. You know. So always for do now forgive God the thanks and praise. And I can always talk Sierra Leone will get quality. Now salon asi man by brigade you not get nothing for put aside. Now I put paste. Where the guy the champ so fresh. No. Now say what happen. Now say what's the get sugar in meat. Now say one man say they go England, me go wait an airport. If so gladdy, the owner in England the guy they go where. Pick all the boy now. I did buy special cut. Now say now you don't make a not take Okada for put lock of for Kauba. Now say no funny oh. One lady want enter to one big man office, then the police block her. But the lady want tell the police say you know that na me. You don't know that na me No. I go tell you that na me. But for speak English not easy. I see why the police speak. You know who? You don't know me I go tell you here. Then the police say come inside. This na linguistics. Neither use permission. Come inside. Hello. For go for Frobe College or any college nowadays, it's not funny. One lady want go for Frobe College and ask up at the interview, how many credits do you have? Frobe College, Jala, IPAM, they ask for 5 credits. English, maths, and 3 subjects. How many credits do you have? That lady say, I get 50 units na Celtel, 100 units na Chromium, small thing you have to sell, but the thing go na free call. Now I say, what? You know what you make like say you educated, but not the difficult. One guy here in girlfriend, the worker go down for go take ferry. But you know, say for go down ferry, then Poland they write the high voltage voltage. Yeah, the guy want telling baby says I be pronounced. I say high voltage. Then you say what thing? As I go small, then I say avoid damage. Then I say avoid damage. And you must say for enter the ferry now. Then they say danger. DANGR. Then I say danger. And you must say like this so. I don't say you sabi begging, but they tell you but some wicked. You let go tell man say get begging. You miss at the champ Kanya, the Kanya flop like the man much. You not go wait for us. No. I see the man car. Pipe pick it on the night pass it. The price so far, humanity nice well. The all cow the mess and I cut up Kanya night gear. As the guy said and I asked, who stay dying? And the guy said, and I said, well, body's not equalizing. I advise young man them, married men in particular. Here in woman, make small confusion. Una avoid for the say pack you things them go. One guy here with make small confusion. Now I tell you, man, pack you things them go. As he said that one day, now I do my man in Papa caller. Now the lady put a loudspeaker. Now I say hello, my daughter. He said that 300 million we get. Give you man lady turn for small business. A flat black jeep. Just gear and a guy who like you know let they use the jeep for long they go church. You know. Now the baby hot the phone. Now he ask the man. You say, like, pack me in there. Now the guy say yes. I say, like, pack it in there, like, brook there, I iron there for you, fine. I go pack and fine for you inside drawer. If you say I crazy.
Once again, Salon Star Parade Extra with King Millan. Definitely, and that now the star, Salon Star Parade, Desmond Benya. No sense in not getting a good time, definitely. Welcome back.
Thank you very much, King Millan.
As you said, you laugh, you didn't you said?
Yeah, well, let's see no more, you know. The jokes I don't pull out, they watch inside, they laugh so bad.
You know, and one thing now people like you always say, Salon man's quick for condemn. We don't talk just about the foreigners them as well. You know, how really you feel say Salon comedy now can able challenge the Western world?
I must say that in the past 2 years, the comedy industry, nine day top. Sierra Leone. Because if you watch the shows themselves what they make, even during the epidemic and before, it shows that they full to capacity. And apart from that, you just see people that sit down, they watch comedy show, they see blue, who can make an Amiata conference, up to then 3 in the morning. They see people that sit down. As they say sit down, the place flop.
So it will be uncommon, eh?
You know, it not be common, so nobody take that and be serious. So I don't say this to them 2 years here. Really, the comedy industry, it don't boom. And they say we're proud because even last year, basketball kaya.
Yeah.
Despite all the big names that you can be on stage, about 4 or 5 jokes they pull out. We say pull jokes and the audience appreciate. Claim the drunk we talk, I go, they all don't come, they don't see me. You know that they see me and they reach Obama, that they see me at the faculty, that they see me and they go, what you matter, you know, I mean, and then they see really. We did on top.
Okay, Nigerian comedians can come to Salon, they can perform, and Salon at them, fans them, like them, they support them. But beyond comedians, then Salon can go Nigeria, other parts of Africa, and make them people as well feel good, they enjoy the comedy.
Yeah, but me I go comedy club in Lagos, you know, I don't go perform in Anambra State 3 times for Chief SZ, we can go to Welcome Company.
Okay.
You know, they enjoy we clean English because we not pure English we speak. You know, the audience they laugh, the sides out, they for them by themselves. I don't go to Lagos twice. You know, Accra I don't go don't perform there. You know, so they appreciate we. But the only thing the platform not be that much for them to go out. Okay. You know, once or twice they invite you to go perform. But that platform now won't let it happen so that like on a yearly basis, at least 1, 2, 3 comedians from Sierra Leone. For the go mingle with them guys, they can get even the comedy club in Uganda, we want to say boy, say go. You know, they can get out of Lagos, Uganda, Accra. That platform they will need them. Because we go out there, people they watch you. Sponsors they will come. Salon, we get a lot of talent, but we not get much promoters. Because some man will watch on you say since you're a comedian, maybe you're not serious, but if they watch how basketball and everybody they almost always get shows like UK, US. That they go perform, people that they laugh, that they enjoy them, that they book them over and again, and they pay them big money.
Of course, yeah.
Yes. So me that platform, I don't experience at once, and very very important.
So how to get that platform?
Well, one are through invitations, right? Through linkage, like me one time, even me and basketball with the chance for Kautam you know, for like can perform. You know, me and a friend with the star, that's in the day. Normally the price that you look exorbitant when you want chatter there for camp. So past maybe you get a promoter or somebody with a company. We go say, well, we go pay the charter fee for the man for like camp. Don't you now move for like you will get sponsors, corporate houses for medical on board. But also you can be back like you then get competition since they know you, like you always call you for like the part of them. But it's not easy for get that link. But once you connected internationally, they don't know you once or twice. They always they call you, we get something, especially if the one day they organize, then they'll say you nice star.
Okay. Like you always say this thing, a comedian, they say comedian not ever gets anything where you worry about. Is that true? You not can get stressed, you get something where they disturb you. You are a stress killer. You don't keep people in stress. You don't can get stressed.
Well, every human being must get within the kimono you want to because we are human beings. Okay. So once in a while you feel upset, you know, but normally I get that belief in me say, if you feel upset now, somebody will be more upset past you.
Sure.
So the best thing for do that for try for calm down and move ahead. Always say there's a future ahead. So that's enough for bring you down to an extent that if you say, oh, I'm down, I'm not useful, I'm not good. Always, if that's in the part, you always kneel down and pray and say, God, give me more confidence and courage for move ahead.
So you need the divine intervention.
Yes, of course.
Because they say a comedian not capable of consoling himself. You know about this wonderful comedian, America Robin Williams.
Yes, exactly.
As a comedian, he stress so much, he kill himself.
Yeah, just imagine.
Yeah, as a comedian,
Just imagine.
console and that and
Yeah.
you know. So now we don't see a lot of younger ones when they come up. We want to start to talk about that, but not go deep into it now. The younger comedians when they come up right now. First of all, what do you take on them?
Well, you get a host of them who really get great potentials. Great potential because so few of them, most of them don't graduate from university. I should say that one of the basis or foundation for them able for stand the test of time. Because if you graduate from university, if you're able to turn up any side for do comedy. For example, American Embassy, mean a patron for comedy in the embassy. American Embassy. Anytime they get Peace Corps, they get international programs, they call me for go do make them laugh. So and when you enter the, you need to get till the program done because even the MC, you know, not my English they talk. They get points, they get comedian. So that's on one basis. Two, they meet now. I don't try for revolutionize or change the dress code of comedians.
Okay.
Because initially you see man the paints, you wear the long necktie. But for do comedy, like how this work, it's enough that whole mic. I make fun. So they meet that one day. But yet still challenges the day.
And so that now one for comedy.
Fine, because like, for example, the topic what I do now, for they call it my master's on. The topic now, the challenges facing the entertainment industry in Sierra Leone, stand-up comedy as a case study.
So fire.
When a British man made Dr. Finlay, in England,
Okay.
he come back with thesis.
Okay.
You know, the thesis for I go through.
Okay.
So, that one. But under that thesis, the one topic they were concentrate on, they call audience.
Okay.
We now, in some of the comedians now, that they will take it because when you watch the audience, if you see small picking them back program, if you know the kind of jokes we they pull them because picking them and picking them like comedy that if you go use bad language or it's in the compare, they go give the compliment. You know. So that audience when you see young man like we within us today now all a young man them, you can pull some hard jokes when they'll say go all a young man them. You see the papa in size, your mama in age group, they get jokes that with them like because they are elders.
Yeah.
If you know the kind of we put for them, we don't go enjoy.
Elderly people.
Yeah. So that audience now can try for telling people. You know, you get some man, like one comedian, one program, you go see people man, I tell him and say, you like Bobby doing big so. And I make man not even married yourself. That's just example like that. So to me that was not good because the person even go and lay complaint to elderly people in the society say, but so that comedian tell me. So audience that want to
It's insulting.
It's very insulting. So you see, we get challenges and in fact, I try for because I get a company that's for Benya Entertainment where I register.
Okay.
We are purely for entertainment. On that day, I even try for establish like a school for comedy. We are in man we want people, we are comedians, first class comedians. You go bring them board, try for take them through, you know, that courage and say this thing not so TV other man will bring you down for say you know comedian not serious. No, it has a great feature. Because if I chair married now as I talk to December we the cancel. December 1, December 1 to 31,
yes,
almost I'm fully booked.
Yeah.
So if possibly give you 500,000 or 300,000 or 1 million for chair wedding, inside 30 days and give her 555 block or 2222 block, my brother, now God in real, you will use that for survive. So to me, nobody can tell me say, you are a comedian, you see, you know bad, I don't see yours left and over. But no say, underneath, people they need me. Yeah, people they need me.
So in other words, your argument now right now about the audience, the way the younger one they are not even take to consideration, now in your problem.
Well, that's one of it.
How una the two? I don't see why open a school, but now we don't get the school yet for open now. How you as elderly person they meet them and decide, say, you know what, this way they do so hotter, and they will listen to you if you do that. Sense.
Yes, I appreciate because we get an association we call the Sierra Leone Association of Comedians, FLAC.
Okay.
With Mr. Jabez, another popular comedian, like the president.
Okay.
Well, I must appreciate Ambassador Caldinero.
Okay.
We appoint me as a board member, like the Sierra Leone Entertainment Board, representing all comedians in Sierra Leone. We even the slack we miss a member, they so appreciate because anything happen at the board, we the need for know and they bring it down to the people. So we get regular meetings, we get trainings, we get we not like a family. If one person die, we go meet her. So once in a while we meet the side of the day, we can talk to the young one in the car because there are a lot of them in the car.
Yeah.
Recently, the one go sing some music, other man go sing, he take and book, he go sing and we lead into problem. That's what we go pull them, na CID. So we talk to them. We try for tell them say this like profession, we're very unique. where it build bridges. If I tell you, my brother, every program where I go and they try for establish a relationship, they will good to me. Meet people, they're important. No matter how they talk to them, make them feel good. Yeah, use the comedy for make friends rather than bridges.
Yeah, they build bridges and since they burn back.
They burn bridges too.
They burn up broke bridges as well.
Exactly. If you not have use them.
Yes, exactly. Because I mean, on there a lot way. I don't see outside the people and they do some other things there, embarrassing people. And
exactly.
Which is where I say, I'm signing guys, you don't buy way and they allow people and they do it.
Yes, yes.
I see the one for Makata, some other like the Nigerians that will.
No matter which interpreter, if you go do comedy, you see crowd gather over 500, 600, 1,000 people. You begin use people in the embarrassment, it means you don't get better joke.
Yeah.
Because really, if you get materials, if you dwell on your material, exhaust your material before you use the audience.
But like you say again, using audience again, you can be very creative using audience, but it depends the kind of way you
positively.
Yeah, for be positive. Anyway, I want to put you on the spot right now.
Yeah.
You said something, you get about 7,000. I was like, wow, 7,000 and you ate, which is good. So I want to give you 3 minutes. Then look at the camera and give me jokes.
Alright, well normally we try to say right now, really family, I'm happy today when they watch me and all they laugh. And I'm glad the way the restrictions don't lift up some more by the corona because really face mask is fine, but we get smell more, so they enjoy more. Because the sense it they maintain the community, they call them back to sender. So the pre corona done really. And you know, I don't always advise anybody out there. Anytime you want buy land na Sierra Leone, go to the Ministry of Lands. May they advise you whether na government land or private land. One if you Musara landslide being a regent, then you go sell gear. Man, you say the glad now, I don't get Twitter rods, the reverend. Oh, but that what you see now for the reverend, Twitter rods. Now I say, waiting. You know, at the talk, they come, my brother, they ask me this, why begin do comedy? My mama say, me no feedback comedian, I for don't be a lawyer or a doctor. Why come on hold on Twitter, I get $9,000? Why can't I give him a $8,000? Then mommy say, Desmond, now say, Desmond, now say, Desmond, how many times I call you? Now say, tell mama. Now say, for my gay belly, now say, you're not a comedian. Now say, I tell you, when they always talk, you know, Sierra Leone, after this corona, the next all they come, like a case. Because the way the ace, the way the max is got the ace there right now, you're going to say, not funny. Now, shell company, I go buy shawarma, I go get for food, like Okada. Now say, shawarma get for food, like Okada, as I bet I go down a fish ball and meet up. Now say, not funny. But what I notice about Eastern mosquito, they're very proud. Western mosquito, you knock on there, you come on a window, you go, you not get talked with you. But Eastern mosquito, as you knock on, now the plasma, you go sit down. But if you don't say you get hurt, go knock on the plasma, let's see. And when I watch that way happen, I go knock Guinea, Alpha Kunde. The boy with the holy umbrella, now you over to so. Now make a leg up on your way, your umbrella, then sell hola. I tell you, me I belong be journalist, but wait make a forget one thing. One boy say I do that they take up for go read news in Nigeria. Now one television station. Simple question. They say they read the news in brief. Because according to journalists, when they read the news in brief, that they cut a short in brief. The guy that go a new brief like Cantina. In Sierra Leone, rebels attack a capital city in brief. In Liberia, Lord's rebels attack Monrovia in brief. Now the manager call and say you are the sack you now. If you not change them, not read that in brief again, now read that in short. Now you go a new short. Like say America, Obama is the new president in short. While they talk, I say Sierra Leone, if we continue for live in peace, like how America, men they might even live in peace. The president of America, now pure men man go Joe from Badajuma, hearing him now Joe Biden. Not the vice president, Natimeni, Kamala Harris from Binti, Kamala. I tell you, one plane they go America, and the plane develop technical problem. It begin make like it for them. Now the pilot announce. He said, ladies and gentlemen, I don't call the aviation authority. They say all the load they will get the bag there. Load to where I do. Saloma Nefila, so Mange Kinda, Benya, Kanya Pepe, alternate way. Now the pilots were not to that anymore. I don't contact the aviation. They say all begin to weigh what a man and I do, but they do an alphabetical order. All Africans on board. They see man they go in cap for cover in Millan in Africa. Now the pilots say no, let's go to B. All blacks on board. But when they see man they going close, man not seeing a black man. Now the parents say no B, let us go to C, all colors on board. So man get different color but not to black. Nobody knows shit. Now the parents say finally D, all darkies. So man dark but not black. Nobody knows shit. Now Bobo say daddy, for tonight what are we? Now the parents say Bobo said to him for tonight we na Zulus, na Z. Now say not funny you. I tell you, we go on comedy competition in Lagos. We dey inside the hotel, we wait for the competition. Now arm robber they attack the hotel. Now press that emergency 144. Now voice cam. For English, press 1. Yoruba, press 2. Igbo, press 3. Sister Salo come out to talk English. Now press 1. Now that voice cam. For car accident, press 1. Arm robbery, press 2. Boko Haram, hang on. Sister arm robbery, now press 2. Now that voice cam. If they are holding knives, press 1. Pistol, press 2. AK-47, press 3. Grenade, press 4. RPG 5, but if they are holding all of the above, press 6. One watch the window, the guy then get grenade, AK-47, RPG, now press 6. Now that voice cam. If you papa the police, you go call about the guy thief money.
Thank you. Respect my bro.
I tell you, man.
Anyway, you gotta do something else. They again we ask, comedians then, when a comedian they gig and joke, the moment when they get, for example, maybe they not radio or some other they do so, people don't laugh. How do you enjoy yourself?
Well, that day for always be your dream for let the other man laugh. You know.
If not, they get the laugh. I mean,
well, you know they laugh. Yes, but you just do it because inside me self, I don't say something very funny, or that don't pull over again. But when they talk as if inside the studio, I see some man is smile. So I don't say the audience out there probably they must laugh. So that you dream with the pull the joke and sure say the audience they enjoy and they laugh.
Okay. As a veteran, we don't into this field for long. How you hope for see this comedy in this country?
Well, I hopefully be right on top. And as I say, for the fact say we did now the board of entertainment in this country, it should say we are recognized. That they make you feel proud. Because it never happen for let comedians they like board or for let they even bring them. We don't get musicians, we get movie actors, we get bloggers. But this time we did, and the guys that want to work with all the comedians salon they feel so good because what we do self, we not just based on a free time. We go branches, we go Monday and Bo Kenema Makeni Kono. We saw this one with the move. We go meet them, we host shows them because they're all our free time. We go Makeni, we go Bo. Like the corona we just come and make a lot of because really hits with the entertainers, especially comedians. Because not all comedians when they get for my job, they have both pie shows. So comedians go and make show 2 days to the show. Nakovac pull press release. And we go for follow Nakovac. Because I for protect to all. So it hits me, but now I believe say me feel me plan for let comedians they go overseas on international performances and also then go empower the company. Because anytime you go get lane, you should be a major actor. You said go get the capacity for invite another person. We go follow you next. But I encourage all the comedians and let them always try for train all the jokes them whether they pull in Creole, maybe they will pull out in English. Okay. So that at least they will face the international audience with convenience.
Okay. Another big question again with regards why make we not get women and stand-up comedians? What's the problem? Well,
it come back to which they say with some man they say this might not serious. Okay. Because there are woman comedians will say that the one challenge will get yearly. Even MCs, a few notable MCs that will get a salon. Let Phoebe and Swale, 1 or 2 of them where they try for push. But the comedy side will get less women. Now dancers then are the woman never cool. So you must go back to that idea for say, hey, if I make like me a comedian, I say, oh, not serious, man no go come me way. But if you go Nigeria, they are there.
So what you do now, you then are the board right now, and also you're not part of the association as well of comedians. How do I do for tap up the younger ones? Because I don't get somebody call me say in love comedian and female, and you want to do stand-up comedy as well.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. So how do I do for tap up the young ladies there?
Yes, so we can like me get one with friend Cecilia, we a very bold, they chair programs, but they do stand-up comedy yet. So I can always encourage and say, learn jokes. And like form for yourself. Watch some of the jokes then, take them. Because the moment you start, you say, once you're brilliant, you go the what things that you formulate, once you don't get that boldness or face the mic. Because a man for whole mic talk to the public, really not easy. Just imagine everybody to look at you. Despite that, you get for pull joke for let them laugh. So most times in the chair program, I don't want people to face them, but most times they're overhead. Because some man, just imagine the chair married mama sit on it. Yeah. Your uncle and women you sit on it. You daddy sit on it, they watch you. So one of the people that mind is my lord. You don't see yours. Like one thing, I pull me boy picking, just imagine. 12 years old, they did more than high school now. It's got an international idea. Okay. That one don't know how they suffer for make people they laugh. For that pain to feel. That video I pulled, we all man laugh so that the whole world, Dubai, America, they call me. They see teacher, they watch an international. They all laugh. I see that walking I was Papa actually today, Papa, so you guys swear. That's when they don't watch this, I swear. So if you say my phone, I think I want to play school. You know, just for
Anyway, I like that. That's a joke for yourself.
Yeah, a joke for yourself.
A joke.
I give my answer, you know, because the target is people like for now. So any kind of way.
I do justice now to someone text me to the wrong car.
Right.
You want to say King Millan, say this man are the king of stand-up comedy. I said, no. He said even Walpole Street, it they make me laugh all day. This come up from Jibo, it didn't Mercury.
Wow.
Yes. Another one here say, he said King Millan, say thank you so much for bringing in Desmond Benya. I say Desmond Benya, while I know CS indeed, you know the papa and by entertainment business in this country. Say God bless you. That's why they get to say I love Star Parade so much. It's come up from Momo Vandy. And again, this another one say, thank you so much, King Millan, for bringing in a wonderful guy like this one, Desmond Benya. He say, just want to see, you know, I'm possible way, I admire so much. He say, keep it up. Say, no, forget about comedy. He say, if you left in a walk, not left comedy. Definitely. Another one here, we say, King Millan, say, keep it up. He say, for the good work way they do. And this one come out from General Banks as well. Still, General Banks still is saying, he say, King, he say, thank you. And this thing they do, so he say, one of the best is so far. He say, the green camp, we start there together. And this one again say, King, say thank you so much. You see, they make me they know most of the stars, and I make I like this program. Say this from Benya, say first time this for see you live, so most of the time and they far away they perform. I should say this and the one in the crowd, like far.
Wow.
Yesterday, this again say King Benya. You see, you know how person way, you know they ever tire for make joke and they always they make a laugh. They say, who's I keep pulling the jokes they are? Yeah. Another one here say, thank you so much, King Millan. He say, there's no a question for you. Say, for I for be a comedian, I forget you, so I for go for things because I like you, everything they do. I'll just take like 3 more. So say, thank you so much, there's no I say, but what the government they do now in terms of improving the comedians them? Say, comedy money they do or another day? Say, but you look good though. Okay, and 2 more. Thank you so much, Desmond Benya, for coming in. See, you know a star, and let God bless you. Say King Millan as well. Say keep it up. See, you know a star too. Thank you. We're just patching up, eh? And this one again say, may the Almighty God bless you, King Millan, for bringing in our star. And say Desmond Benya, say you know one icon of this country. Say you know person, you know forever left. So you say forget an award. Say may the Almighty God bless you, definitely. Well, let's quiz this one. This one say, God say good day. This is anyway. They say God bless you, Desmond. They say let God help you and let you continue for me to laugh all the way. There's something comment so far.
Yes, so for that post we say that will give me an award. I must say 2019-2020. I mean win best comedian all walks of life award. In fact they will display the photo just on the side. So I mean 1 or 2 awards that don't come in. We are really appreciate God for because even though I win the award that day I took us well. I don't see what the partner. You know, all kind bad name I don't get. But I still think I said this like God given talent way I have to utilize. You know, so many other guys they always say have to contact me before the end of the show. I can give me phone number out in case you're interested. There's Saturdays where I'm less busy. We can meet and share. Yes, 079003344. Now my orange and WhatsApp number that is 079003344.
Talking about award here, there's something don't come up for the first time. Forget a whole comedy awards. They don't give comedians an award, but a separate award in an award show. But this one award show, the comedians they don't decide forget. Anyway, for take place on the 16th. I get on talent by the way, but you know more about that.
Yes, you know this is an organization advocacy for children's education.
Okay.
We one gentleman, Mr. Kokobe, Sheikh Kokobe, and the CEO. They get branches in Ghana, Accra, then get Nigeria, another get area office in Sierra Leone, where another brother, the man. You know, they watch, they not only the gear work, they partner with Sierra Leone Association of Comedians, SLAC.
Okay.
Because according to a dinner we didn't get Family Kingdom last we decided to pass, we myself attend.
Okay.
The guy say, notice say, we comedians will get very big talents, we untapped. We people they need to see, they need to make use of them. So in the far they bring me together. The guy is so serious about the issue. You know, even tomorrow, so comedians they get for go, even at SLBC,
so those category comedians they get. Whose awards and those category?
Okay, well we can get for example, this one they get Legends Award.
Okay.
People and we before so we can, they don't do, you know, they don't do the best.
Yeah.
Then they get a competition now where they put $2,000 for.
Wow.
Winner roughly like 20 million. We the winner that night.
You have to be part of it.
I can be part of it. In fact, we tell you to do it into phases. I compete to do it into phases where you get graduation phase, like knockout phase.
Okay.
We don't do 1-2 phases where knockout, so might not come out. So we get the best final 10.
You did it.
Adede, Yemat Adede, comedian Sayo Dede. So one or two of the comedians they say, Desmond, why you come back? I say, "Pana, for that one, I say, no, it's
I know.
for that one, I say, I still get something.
Hey, why money?
No, that money that one. You know, like not to, well, I'm optimistic for winner. I hope for winner because I really research for that competition day. Because I don't care for fail. If I don't win, I appreciate the one they win and hail them up. Because it's not even Messi yesterday draw. Ronaldo for Manchester, when young boys beat them.
Hey, I don't know what
Yeah, I'm not seeing Manchester. Right?
Anyway, how do you feel say this award, the sport, the comedy?
Yeah.
How do you feel say this award?
It is fun because I take for free $2,000. Some man will sell us more money, but guys then they go for that final they don't take us in a die or leave.
Wow.
So what they help for do? They help for the young guys that we take part, the finalists 10 them, for let them self research. Because we get a panel of judges.
Okay.
We now well experienced comedians who don't take part the game.
Okay.
We expect them to be non-biased and free and fair. Without winner, let you winner. So through this competition, they are researching. I am also researching. And they sit down and say, hey, because Desmond, hey, sometimes I don't need to do it for long. No. So young people and they now with the parents and the way sometimes if you didn't get with research.
Okay.
And videos are there out all over on YouTube where you go take them, you inculcate them, you change it to you. So don't go expect we go the that is easy, right?
So if somebody will repeat or take somebody in jokes, not take them.
Well, the judges they will decide, but me they go with raw materials them, and I encourage me fans them all out there for letting kind of family kingdom on the state October 16th. Then they can see comedy at its best.
If you win, you share the money.
Well, really, I decide for donate part of to charity.
Okay.
Because notice say even this seed picking project, Brother Charles, that's why I admire.
Yeah.
I mean, like a small percentage I go if I win them, I will donate time for let help them picking them. With
text on car again, one don't come, I this one for close the show. So I say I love Mr. Benya's so he is my Blama brother, okay. So
Oh my God, oh my God.
The mom of Vandy again, I said this one.
Wonderful, yes.
And now we're ready for round up now. And we hope say as this show this award show, you can and get for January.
Well, yes, guys have planned for do annually. In fact, they even plan for do another one at Accra because they get big office in Accra. So like the one they will get for be like 4th, 2nd or 3rd. Maybe they go according to the guy in statement. Maybe they will bring them up and get some. Go get DK in Ghana, DKB. Like Ghana, we know one of the best comedians in the inside. They go Accra, and they always make sure say NC. They give me, advices. They take me out the tourist sites. So I really appreciate them linkages and the.
Well, thank you so much, my brother. And we end with another show. We do this. I think I'm the answer you do.
Wow.
The second comedian we do you do a lot, man. You do a lot.
Yes, really whole flock tip as we read much.
I know. Keep it up, and thank you so much. By the way, I feel a lot for this teaser. I know you say to talk about it 12-year-old about just no boys. Are you legally now married?
Yes, I'm a married man. I get a wife, Mrs. Benya.
Okay.
So if I work my banker, and I must say I appreciate them together with my family. My wife, I appreciate them because 10 they reach the season. We almost every day after work, I get wedding or program for children. So just imagine you get away from house, you get for go Saturday 9 till 11, 12, 1. But we come, he open the mouth with open hands. He expects say like talent, he appreciates say God give me this talent. But I can tell him, if he say it's a bit all the jokes that they pull. But I cannot research. We go for program and I left one new one. He like I say, oh, so if he say it's a bit all
how many kids?
I get one kid for now.
One kid for now.
Yeah,
I will tell you about
yes.
You go still say the same for like guy to comedy.
Well, now I don't notice say instead of sporting talent as early as 12, it's a very good dancer. All them bad day the way he attend, and they win best dancer. And since we said like born again family, my wife now is strong born again. We do Bishop Archibald in church and New Life Ministries. I mean, my papa they see they do gospel tracks them. So where is the stuff they go? So I believe yes. So not bad.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
And say final words to your fans now.
All right, my fans, I really appreciate you guys, and I always say the number I don't give them out. If you get any program out there, you get your family with the word. you get your sister, your brother with the wedding, or you graduate, you need me. It's not all about the money. I go check program one day and give me 50,000 leons. Now they perform what I'm done. I'm vexed. Now my come and say, I get program in Holland. And Endoven. He say, how much did he pay you for going Endoven? We arrange, he give me salad. So tell about $4,000, he pay me ticket. You know, if I be vexed for that 50,000, I don't get that.
Okay, thank you. This
I really appreciate.
This is a word of advice to the one office. They forget money once you want to take.
Yes, yes.
So then keep cool and believe say
just work your temporary.
That's not the idea.
And also one point, Millan, I advise, I also appeal to corporate houses. You know, I mean, let them sign me as ambassadors. Let them sign comedians so that at least they say we go for strong. They will work for the.
But they don't sign on.
Yeah, they sign a lot, but let them sign more.
And Kindo.
Yeah, Kindo, they European commercial bank, they orange. Yimata, the orange, you know. So they sign more.
Maybe they sign it too.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, that's it for signing.
Yeah, we're needing that sit already now for 16 years. You know.
God bless you. Thank you so much, and of course, it's a pleasure definitely watching this program. And thanks as well to the cameraman and Tete Kwashi. Anyway, and as well to my assistant as well, and Bliss, and to Gino Kogoma. May the Almighty God bless you all as well for watching this program. Next week I call somebody again special, but the flag will be out by Tuesday. And Mina King Millan at the end now with skit from the one and only staff for this week at Desmond Benya. Watch.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
And you know, one of our ladies, she got married, and the other day, right, she wanted to show everybody she's a newly wedded wife. She met a guy by Chakasini Street, and she just said, brother, can you please show me the road to the post office? For the guy to see the ring. The guy had just bought a new Italian-made $300 shoes. And the guy said, where you go my Panama? You come my construct. As you go by that corner, you do like a 53. I see you reach my law court. You don't reach. You know, one of our brothers was employed at CNN to read news. You know, Sierra Leoneans, you are very lucky. Anywhere we go, we portray the good image of our country. Apart from Dr. Kadisi says, Dr. Aisha Sise, the other Sierra Leonean who was employed, the instruction was simple. When reading the news, read the news in brief. According to journalism, when reading the news in brief, just the headlines. But the guy, when they said brief, he went and put on a new pants. New goes, and it's still like this. In Sierra Leone, rebels attacked the capital city in brief. In Liberia, Lord Fabers attacked Morovia in brain. And the manager said, come. He said, I'll sack you. He said, it's only because I lost Sierra Leone that I will not sack you. He said, next time you make such a mistake, you are sacked. He said, no, don't read the news in brief. Now read the news in shorts. According to journalism, when you read the news in shorts, just cut it short. The guy went and wore a new shirt. He stood like this before CNN. In America, Barack Obama is the new president. In shorts. And the man said, gentlemen, you are fired. You know, a machine was invented to catch thieves. This machine was placed in New York, America. In less than 5 minutes, it caught 1,000 thieves. The same machine was placed in UK, London. In less than 10 minutes, it caught 2,000 thieves. This same machine was placed in Lagos, Nigeria. In less than 5 minutes, the machine disappeared. So the machine where they catch thief, you know, I just heard that Leo Stars scored one. And yes, respect to you, Leo Stars. Yes, while he's waiting to come on stage, I was listening to the commentary. And one thing about Leo Star commentators, I cannot say they are false, but they are very noisy. When Leo Star is going to score, if you hear them, there he goes, Alpha Joe with the ball, and to Mamekalon Tete, back to Tete, and it's a goal! But when they are going to score against Leo Star, just here, that could be dangerous. I said it, and it's a goal. But when they are calling the result, that's why you enjoy it. You just hear, Ghana 1, Leo Star is yet to score.